Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play EVE Online with me, Alfapiomega, and my character, Kyle Hareka, who is still alive and kicking. Now it has been quite some time since my last update, so I learned a lot. I have a lot of news for you guys, and I'm actually at this point not even sure where I should start, to be honest. So let's start by what you see in front of you. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Bosporan Kingdom 2. Our original destroyer was destroyed, how ironic, and you guys knew that, I spoke about that. So eventually I moved on and bought another treasure, and named it Bosporan Kingdom 2. This is how I'm gonna roll. I'm just gonna, add a number behind the ship if I have more than one of them, or if the original one was destroyed. So yeah, this is the second one. It has almost the same fitting, I believe, as the original one. We have the 200mm wide galleon machine gun cannons on it, salvagers, monopropellant, afterburner, emergency shield overload, and upgraded thermal dissipation amplifier. I actually think I had the invulnerability field on it before, but I decided to go on with this one because I actually don't know. I just decided that I'm gonna try it. It adds a whole ton of thermal resistance to our shield, so that's pretty cool. I'm actually considering removing the monopropellant enduring afterburner and adding something like this, but for the EM resistance. But so far no one has been shooting at me, with that. But yeah, what's new? I have quite organized myself. We now have 5, I think these are called massive containers. Freight container information description. A massive, yes. Okay, so these are massive freight containers. You can buy as many of them as you want, and each has 250,000 cubic meters worth of space. So I got 7 of those. That was a good deal on them. So all of these together cost me around 3 million, I believe. And I renamed them, each one to serve a particular role. So we get ammo and weapons 1, which you can see its contents here. We got blueprints and books, which seems like a big waste. I'm actually gonna get a smaller one for this because, all of these books actually take 0.2 cubic meters worth of space. But yeah, I bought it and I so far has no other use for it. We have drones, which is another one that could be way more full. But we have to understand that this one cost like 400,000 and a smaller one cost like 1 million. So this was a really good deal. Then we got fitting, which is kind of interesting. That's where all of the junk I used or intend on using or might use lies. We get junk, which is basically all of this crud. Actually, I finished a mission, so I believe that I have a couple of this junk here. So let's take it all and move it down there to the junk container. And we're also going to take this one and put it in the ammo and weapons, and I for some reason took the phased. Did I move it to junk? Yeah, I did. I don't know why. Phased plasma bullets back here. Okay, moving on, we got minerals and we got ore. Now this is quite important because I decided that I'm going to change my plans. As Mr. Skulodoodles, the original person I was supposed to play with, is far from available, I decided that I'm gonna venture fully into the depths of mineral trading. But how are you going to trade minerals without getting them yourself? So my plan now is actually becoming a miner, perfect my refining abilities, which will take a whole lot of time. I will mine the ore, I will process it into minerals, and then I will sell the minerals to the highest bidder. Now this seems reasonable, right? And the matter of fact is, as I will get more and more money from mining and selling and trading minerals, I am going to start doing what I did before, buying the cheapest minerals I can find, just having them somewhere, and eventually moving them to my hub, and then selling them to the highest bidder. It seems like a good plan. The only problem is that this is an extensive thing to do, and it will require a shit ton of abilities for my character. Now, for example, let me show you what I mean. Now, the ore, you can see that I already mined, in the past 2 days, I was keeping myself busy. So in the time I wasn't flying missions and doing stuff like that, I started mining. So for example, if we look at the plagioclase, there's 1,800,000 ISK worth of it now. If I reprocess it, you can see that I'm still losing over 300,000 ISK on this. So I will need to improve myself in the refining. Well, how do you do that? There's a good question. There are a couple of things that you can do in your resource processing. There is a skill called reprocessing. You can see that I have that at level 4. Each level of this skill gives you 3% bonus to ore and ice reprocessing yield. There's also something called, I think, reprocessing efficiency. Yes, it's here. Each one of these gives another 2% bonus to ore and ice reprocessing efficiency. You can see that I already have it planned to level 4 at this point. Then there's a specialized skill for each of the minerals you might mine. So I got scordite processing now at level 3. You can see that it gives 2% bonus to scordite itself. And then there's Weldspar processing on here. But I can also get plagioclase and umber and other stuff, which I will eventually have to get, and get it to level 4 as fast as possible. Once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go to level 5 on each of these skills and enjoy the fun. Well, considering how much time, a level 5 on this takes, it's gonna be forever. But scordite at this moment is the probably best thing I can do. And yeah, you can see that 1,220,000 ISK worth of minerals will be worth of ore will be turned into 1,120,000. So I'm basically, losing like 8% of the yield, which the reprocessing efficiency alone will give me, I think, 2% bonus and 2%. Okay, so that's 8% here. If I then get like reprocessing or, reprocessing efficiency or a scordite processing, I will be on even. And once I get all of these skills, I will actually move to, it will be more efficient for me to reprocess the minerals, reprocess the ore than to sell it alone. So in that case, it's better for me to reprocess it and sell the minerals. I think I'm explaining this in quite a lot of words, but it's quite simple. I think you guys get it. Anyway, that's not the only thing you can do. There's also a special implant called RX something? RX 804? Yeah, RX... yeah, there's a couple of them. There's RX 801, 802, and 804. Look at these prices. They're fun, aren't they? 801 gives you 1% bonus to ore reprocessing, 2 gives you 2% boost, and 4 gives you whooping 4% bonus yield. So I need to get that one as soon as possible, but it's quite expensive. This guy costs 2.5 million. This guy costs 48 million, and this guy costs around 190 million. But, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it eventually. And we're gonna get there. Last but not least, it's the standing. On each station, as you do the missions for each of the companies that are in the game, you get a standing with them. So you can see that at this point I have Republic Military School 1.96. I have a good standing with them. And with the Brutor tribe, that's where I am here. That's where I am right now. I have 0.23, so I need to improve this one. They're taking a chunk of what I reprocess and keep it for themselves. So I need to farm these missions. You know, I need to finish them all and then find different agents and finish those for the standing they will give me. And I need to get it to at least 6.7, I think is the number. And at that point, they will charge me nothing for their service. So this is what I'm, you know, going to do in the long term. It's going to be actually really, 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 really long and perilous track. But I already achieved #1 success in that. I present to you Bayezid 1, a procurer class frigate or mining barge, as they call it. I think it's a frigate to be precise, but you know, they call it the mining barge. It's a ship that basically makes the Venture, which is my original mining ship, tremble in fear. So let's compare these. The Venture has what? It has 5,000 tons worth of ore hold. It has a drone bay which can carry 10 cubic meters worth of drones. And it has around 50, oh I have metal scraps, didn't know that. 50 cubic meters worth of space. It can get some miners on it. It has 3 medium slots, 1 lower slot and 3 rigging slots. It's you know, a good starting mining ship. But the Procurer, which I named the Bayezid first, is something completely different. It has a strip miner, which is way better for mining. It's actually way better than the Miner 2 and way better than 2 of those miners. Plus, oh, what the hell is happening? I can hear fire engines everywhere. Plus, the Procurer itself has a huge bonus, I think it's like 150% or maybe 250%, not entirely sure, to this yield. So this strip miner will give us 1956 cubic meters per 176 seconds worth of ore, which is awesome. Its inventory, the ore hold, has 12,000 cubic meters. Drone bay is 50 cubic meters, and it has 350 cubic meters worth of cargo too. It has 4 medium slots, so you can see I get adaptive invulnerability field here, 2 of them actually. So when I turn these on, they should greatly boost my resistance to shield. I got survey scanner 2, and I got a medium shield extender. I actually did not think of this. I, you know, read it on the internet. I have a damage control, which will add these resistances that you can see here. And I have a mining laser upgrade 1. Plus I have some extra riggings. They increase, 2 of these increase the shield that this thing has. And one of them increases the EM resistance because it was originally 0. So now it's 30, 20, 40, and 50 to EM, thermal, kinetic, and explosive damage. Now why did I choose Procurer? There's actually 3 of these ships available. When we look in the ISIS, which is the ship, where is it? Somewhere down here. I can never find it. Ship tree. Oh, they already renamed it! Cool. It was called ISIS a few days ago, or actually yesterday too. And I was always thinking like, they should really rename that. I think that people don't like that name. And they already did. That's so cool. Anyway, when we look at these, you can see the ore here. These are the frigates. We get the mining frigate here. And we get the mining barge here. And there's 3 of them. There's Procurer, Coveter, and Retriever. Each of these has a bit different role. While Procurer is the most defensive one of them all, and the one I chose to fly, Covetor should be the medium one, which has two strip miners on it, and it has bigger ore hold. It actually has less defensive capabilities. And the Retriever is the biggest one. It has 3 strip miners capable, the capability of having 3 strip miners. It has the largest ore hold, but it's the weakest one of them all, and thus it's quite usually the one that gets killed. So yeah, I'm flying Wave the Procurer now. Now, to be honest, I never ever flew this baby before, so I'm gonna do it now, and I hope you guys will join me for this maiden voyage. So let's go do some mining, guys. We need to get more minerals so that we can reprocess them later on when we get the necessary skill. Oh hey! There's a THR Kennebald behind us, a mammoth. Now, the place that I usually go mine to is called Abudan. I wouldn't really like to butcher the name. Abudban. Okay, so let's go and mine there. I'm gonna, just for fun, activate these two, because, you never know what's going to happen. So here comes the incredibly long warp engine initialization. But yeah, we're on our way. And in Badudban, I found a good and fairly secure asteroid field in which I can mine. I'm gonna show you the asteroid field now. We're gonna start some mining, and then I'm gonna jump to, when we actually finish the mining, because I'm not gonna take you guys through that. But yeah, this is what I'm doing now. I'm just becoming a true ore or mineral trader by learning about minerals, by mining the minerals, and by, having fun generally. So we got Plagioclase and Ombre here, and Rich Plagioclase here. So let's first warp to this location and see if there is some Plagioclase there. I think this one is, yeah, that one has to be activated as well. I don't know what my current... Does it show what your current resistances are? 60, 60, 60, 60? Could it be that? And 66, 44, 36, and 23? Could it be that? I'm not entirely sure. We're gonna try to turn these off and see whether or not it works. But yeah, these things are all defensive for us. And if we are really achieving these kinds of defenses, that's definitely good. Oh hey, we got people here. So let's launch our drones, because we're going to kill them. Actually, let's turn you guys off and see if it changes these statistics. Nope, it actually didn't change them, so I'm gonna keep it active. Come on, why aren't you launching? Oh, I can control only 3 drones. Huh, interesting. Well, never mind then. We're gonna log this target and log this target and send our drones to attack it. Okay, that guy is dead already, and this guy won't be here much longer. Yep, these drones are pretty efficient in defending us. So now you guys are just going to orbit us while I check return on orbit. And you will return on orbit. Okay, let's check what kind of minerals we can see around here. We're interested in, okay, golden ore, umber, there's some umber here. Rich Plagioclase. That's what we're after. So select this target. It's actually right above us, and engage our strip miner. And now we basically just wait. Our ore hold will slowly fill. You can see that if I stop it, we already got 348. That's like 23,000 bucks of worth of minerals or ore, whatever you want to call it. There's a lot of ways how to look at it. And I'm just gonna, you know, stay here, let this thing mine, and I'll probably read a book or maybe call my girlfriend, see what she's up to tonight. That really sounds weird. No, she's at work, you know, and scanning. She's working in a shop, so they're having some sort of rescanning of all the shit they sell. So she had to go, and I'll pick her up in a few hours. So I'll check on her how she's doing, and I'll be back when we finish our first delivery of ore. Okay, we're about 2/3 through our mining mission. We currently have some 8,350 cubic meters worth of minerals mined. And I had to switch to a different asteroid because the original one is gone. We did it. We already have about 1.6 million worth of ore on board, so we're doing great. I'm happy about this outcome. This is actually what I was looking for. However, while I was sitting here, I had some time to look at my training queue. It's quite big, isn't it? There's a ton of stuff that I actually want to do. You can see that there's that accounting, which is now, well, 10 days away. There's reprocessing efficiency, thermal armor compensation, kinetic armor compensation. There's a ton of things that I have. But I think that at this point I'm gonna finish the mining barge, at least to level 3, because each one of these gives the procurer a bit of, I'd say, mining capacity? Yeah, for each of the levels I get 5% bonus to shield hit points, okay, so that's important, and 2% reduction in strip miner time. So I'm gonna get it to level 3 or maybe level 4. How much would the strip miner mining? No, that's, oh, what am I doing? Wait, do I already have level 4 here? Mining barge. Well, level 2 is gonna be like, oh, here. Okay, 2 days, 23 hours. It's actually quite long. I want the reprocessing efficiency really soon too, but I don't think I'm gonna do it until I mine a lot. Holy hell, what is this? Circadian Seeker. We have an enemy coming. So guys, attack. Damn. He's ignoring us. And he's actually... oh, there's more of them. Okay. I also looked at the skill. I can actually have more drones. I just need a higher level in drone operation, so I should add that one to my skills too, because I will use that one. Come on, are you shooting him? Okay, these guys are too dangerous. These guys are... I think they are definitely too dangerous. I don't think we'll be able to kill them. If there was one of them, but considering there's 3 of them, yeah guys. Return to drone bay. We're gonna finish this shrimp mining operation. How full are we? I think... oh. Damn, we really have to get away. So all hobgoblins are back in our drone bay. So we're just gonna go away from here. and say goodbye. I would take them out if I had 5 drones. So I have only 3. This is an uneven fight, and more are coming. Let's get the fuck away from here now. Goodbye. Thank you for your ore, though. 2.24 million worth of ore in about, I'd say, 15 minutes, maybe less. I'm kind of happy about that. That's really efficient. That's really efficient. So I'm just gonna take this bag home and then go to a different spot. I got other places in this system that I can go to, or I'm gonna search for a different one. Actually, it never happened to me that both of these would be mined completed. There's always some plagio clays there. So I'm just gonna unload this, go to the other one, and mine. I just wanted to update you guys on what's happening, because I think this is quite important development in my career. I'm gonna have to do a lot of skill training and a lot of mining, which is not really, you know, to be honest, all that interesting. However, one last thing I would like to show you. You can see that my wallet is much lower from what you guys saw me last time. This is in part due to me buying and equipping the Thrasher, getting this guy, getting a lot of extra stuff. However, the biggest thing I actually bought is this. I invested like 45 million into skill enhancing implants, because these guys will make my skill leveling go faster. By actually implanting these, I took it down when I installed them. I had like 15 days worth of time, and it lowered it by maybe 2 days. So that's actually quite important. So this is where most of my money went. Other than that, yeah, it went into this guy. Oh my god, I haven't insured you yet? I have to. Fuck. But that is our last money. We have nothing now. But, you know, it worked out. I managed to spend enough money, you know, to earn enough money to actually fit this giant beast, fit all of the other ships, fit myself. And now I'm just gonna continue doing what I was doing. So wait, no, this is minerals. You need to go into ore and stack all. Yep, we're doing fine. Eve is fun.